Anybody I don't know?
I know that was from your heart too, I appreciate that.
It was, wasn't it? People I don't know in the room?
I'm Nicole. I'm the daughter's PR.
Hi, Nicole. Young lady?
Hi, Pat. I'm Beth Harris from AP.
I know who you are. I just want you to introduce to the group.
People over here.
Yeah, they do. What do we got in the back there?
My name's on that side, with MLB.com. I covered you guys when you guys here in
Yeah. Your first name again?
I'm Jess.
Oh, that's nice. Andres. I don't say it as good as you.
You said it very well.
But I have like, my daughter married a family of wonderful Dominican people, and they are trying to help me. They don't really like me, but they're trying to help me. Who else we got? I know you. Anybody else new? Abby? Who's behind you, Abby?
I'm Haley. I'm the daughter's PR as well.
Yeah, but we've met before, Haley, right?
I've been out here before.
Yeah. Who else we got? Guy in the MLB hat. Who are you? Who else? Who's in front of you? Who's that guy in front of you you're trying to hide? Yeah, what's your name? Cozy. We met, right? Who's the guy? Adam, who's the guy you're talking to? I see him all the time. What's this?
He's a big time ESPN guy.
Yeah.
I thought Adam was shielding, but Alvin Gonzalez, ESPN. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah. I think, do I know you from TV or have we met?
Well, who can ever say?
Yeah. You ever do like movies and stuff? You look like you got movies in you.
I wish.
Really?
You got a name. I'll take it.
I do have a name.
We'll talk after this.
What's the show that who played the great pitcher that in the movie you know what I'm talking about, the guy that comes in, the hair, Charlie Sheen. Okay, what show was he on?
2.5 Men.
2.5.
Okay, who produces that show?
Chuck Lorre.
Chuck Lorre. I'm in with Chuck Lorre.
Really? You guys are pals?
No kidding. No, I do. So, I mean, I don't know him, but he knows me. I know him. Know of him, you know, whatever.
Well, he's a high-powered guy.
Is he? Well, you can get him on TV.
Doc, can we get this on ASAP?
Pat Murphy coming to LA.
They know when to start.
I do. Adam, if you not realize, if you're old enough, today, Floyd Mayweather in our hotel comes out. Everybody's like joking with me. Everybody knows, you know somebody that knows somebody. And I'm like, watch this. So I went up to one of his handlers. I said, hey, do you guys know Otis from Maui? Yeah, Otis works in our gym. He's been in our gym forever. I'm like, yeah. He's, what are you guys here for? Like Little League Baseball? Because my kids are, you here for Little League Baseball? I'm like, yeah, sort of. I didn't want to drop out on my, man, I'm the manager of the Brewers, you know? Yeah, it's 13 and under, 13 and under.
Who's Otis from Maui?
So Otis's nephew, Kaipo Spencer, pitched for me at Arizona State in the 90s. And I went to see Floyd work out in Chinatown where his gym is in Vegas. And I tried to get in. Well, I couldn't get in, right? They're like, who is this guy, you know? And the guy recognized me, Otis, and he goes, hey, you coach my nephew. Let him in. So I got to watch. I had a priest with me who was really interested in boxing, and we watched the whole workout.
Pat, who's your sidekick?
This is my 10-year-old son, Austin. Austin Lynn Murphy. The name Lynn is named after, if anybody can guess this, I'll give him $10,000 right now, cash.
Yolanda wants to answer that one.
Huh?
Yolanda wants to answer.
Huh? The quarterback, Lynn Dickey? Sure. Wrong. Anybody got a chance? There's a Dodger connection to it. There's a Dodger connection. Huh? No. Is Mookie's middle name Lynn? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It is? But is that who you're named after?
No.
Okay. Tell him.
Bob Lynn Welch, right?
Bobby Welch. Bobby Welch and I were really close friends. God rest his soul. And he used to always be embarrassed of his middle name, saying, I said, Welchie, I have another kid. I'm naming him Lynn. And then when it happened, I said, I got to honor my friend. And, yeah, so it's Austin Lynn. We pray to Welchie every night, don't we? So, yep. Robert Lynn Welch. How did we get here? Oh, yeah, so you got it right back to me. I love it. I love it. Anybody else in the room I don't know? Videographers? Who are you? Who are you? Young man right here. Good looking, young. Yeah, yeah. RJ. From where, RJ? Oh, sweet. How about you guys in the back? Who are you guys? Yeah, I remember you. The guys from Mexico. I remember you guys. Yeah. I'm past you guys. The videographer in the back.
Sorry. I'm Robbie. I'm from Milwaukee.
Awesome, Robbie. How about the guy next to you there in the corner? He looks all, the DJ. You look like a DJ.
I'm Chris
From?
from LA. Work with Hollywood Stars.
Beautiful. How about the guy with the headset in the back?
I'm from Mexico. I'm based in Miami, and I'm working for Univision.
Nice. And we met. Were you in Milwaukee? Yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't remember. You should say I already introduced yourself. Guy in the corner there looks a little bit like Oscar De La Hoya from here.
I'm married. I'm from Milwaukee.
Oh, nice. Young lady? Do we know each other? Yeah.
No, I'm Tiffany. I'm from San Diego.
From San Diego. You're just visiting? You're just like in the room, just like the hell that showed up?
Hopping on Long Beach. Yeah.
Oh, nice. You work with the Padres?
I do.
Nice. God bless you. It's beautiful. Jackson Merrill, one of my all-time, my son roomed with him this year. Yeah, in spring training. Yeah. How about the young lady behind you? We've met before.
I'm Natalie Shepard. I'm CBS 50 in Milwaukee.
Oh, I know Natalie. I'm sorry for I don't see well in this thing. All right, is that it? We got anybody else we don't know?
Ready to roll?
Yeah. I mean,
All right. First,
yeah, who is that? Who's the blonde guy in the back pointing the camera at you? Who's the blonde guy in the back pointing the camera?
I'm Mark Terrell. I'm with the Associated Press.
Where do you live, Mark? Where are you from?
I'm here in Simi Valley.
Simi Valley. What are you doing here? Just taking pictures?
Yes, sir.
For who? You kind of look PI-ish with the big scope.
For the Associated Press. I've been here for 40 years.
Nice. If you can be anywhere for 40 years, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah. Adam's dying here. I'm killing Adam. Mike Fasalo is absolutely beside himself. Which I kind of look forward to, you know, bringing that out. All right, let's get started.
all right, we'll officially start with Kurt, and then we can go to Adam. Or we can start with Adam.
Let's start with the Hollywood guy. He's the most famous guy in the room. Come on.
Start with Alden.
He's going to have, Chuck Lorre's going to offer him a job here next week.
What are your game 3 and 4 pitching plans, Pat? If you could share.
That I can share? None. Zero. Yeah. No, obviously we've got guys that, new person in the room. Come on, introduce yourself. Let's go. What's your name? Hi, Claudia. How are you? You just passing by? You went shopping. Now you're stopping in. What are you doing? All right, Claudia. Great to have you. Pitching plans. Yeah, it's under construction right now. Talking about it. Obviously, anyone that follows us knows that we've got Quintana, Mizorowski for some bulk. We've got with a day off. All our relievers should be good. So we'll navigate from there. Soon as we probably will this afternoon. As soon as we make it concrete, we'll probably get the word out to you. We're not trying to hide anything from anybody. There's no strategy. Everybody knows what we got left. So,
Adam.
Murph, you had said, I think, on the day going into this series that in a 7-gamer, if you're not careful, you could find yourself in Game 4 in a tough pitching situation. Based on the way you navigated 1 and 2, do you feel good going into these 3 in a row for the first time in this postseason?
I think we've pitched pretty well. You know, like if you told me that the Dodgers would score 7 runs in 2 games, I would say that the series is going pretty good. So I think from the pitching standpoint, we're pretty good. Nobody got overexposed you don't want to give them too many looks at the same guy, but this is the spot we're in. We've had some bad injuries at the wrong time that, and just the way things have worked out. You know, losing Woody, losing Henderson, losing Shelby Miller. Those are three guys that were in the plans. We feel comfortable trading Savali and trading Cortez because we had enough depth. Now we get down to the postseason and you get a few more big injuries. Now you're like, ugh, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. Other people step up, and you never know how that's going to help you, you know, going forward. So I feel we're in good spot.
Kurt.
Murph, with the note of encouragement, I guess you call it, to the players, how down 2-0, how did
How'd you find out about that?
the players had it?
And they told you about it?
Yeah.
Huh.
The question is, how do you strike or find the right note to send to them, the right message, the right medium down 2-0?
Yeah, I mean, did you read it? Okay, well, if you read it, then it's encouraging, and it's from the heart. You know, it's like you speak to them. Sometimes your words, your voice, they've heard it so much for the last 9 months. You know, sometimes it's better to not use your voice and just jot down a little something simple that they can read in 30 seconds. And yeah, it's from the heart. It's like, hey, you know, greatness is formed from stuff like this. You know, I mean, this is more of an opportunity than anybody knows. If I was to tell this group after 0-4 start with the worst run differential in baseball history, if I was to tell them, hey, you know, you're 4 games from the World Series, you'll take it? Whatever that mountain is, we'll take it. Now let's get to work. Whatever's happened in the past has happened in the past. Let's roll. This is the best group to go through it with, because they've had a special fiber all year long, so I'm pretty confident.
A few more from Murph. Kurt.
Another one, Kurt.
Or if we asked about
Dice K, can you get a question today? You got one? Okay, we'll let Kurt go first, because this won't be a very good one, and I'll get rid of it really quick.
we won't. We asked about Yelich after the game last night. Is it an off day for him just in the stretch that he's in? Do you feel like that's coming at a helpful time to get a mental or a physical?
I don't think any of that matters. I mean, Yeli's faced the same pitching that our other guys have faced. Those guys have been incredible. Just tip your hat to them. They've been incredible. The Phillies didn't hit them. You know, they're one of the better hitting teams in baseball. I don't know the numbers, but I think they're one of the better hitting teams in baseball. Some of the greatest hitters in our game struggled against this pitching staff. So they're in a good spot. The Dodgers are in a good spot. We all know that. They're playing great, and they got healthy pitching back that they, you know, heck, somebody said Snell makes more money than our entire pitching staff. There's for a reason, because he's great, and that what he demonstrated the other night was the high end of his game. That's unbelievable. That's great. We can't do anything about it. But to put it on Yeli, like Yeli's struggling, like he hasn't got a lot of hits in the last 3 or 4 games. If this was midseason, nobody'd say a word. But now we're chirping about it like there's something wrong with Yelich. There's nothing wrong with him. He'll respond. He always does. People doubted him after you were one of them, probably. I don't read his stuff, but if I did, I'd go right to your stuff first, I promise. That was a little facetious, wasn't it? Or sarcastic, I guess was the right word. Okay. So going right to your stuff, you were crushing Yelich, said, hey, he lost it. He couldn't ever get it back, blah, 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 blah. Were you? I don't know for sure, but were you? But 2020, 2020, 2021, you were crushing him. You weren't? Okay, whenever you were crushing him, because I know you were, he's responded with 29 homers and 100 plus RBIs, so he'll respond again. There's no question in my mind.
Dice K.
Dice K.
Hi, Pat. Yep, you guys came up short last 2 games, but Ohtani is still kind of quiet, relatively quiet. You guys are handling him well. So what do you think of the matchup and what you guys are doing well?
I kind of feel the same way about Ohtani as Yelich, and I don't know the number comparison. I don't look at that stuff, but he's dangerous, and we pitch him as tough and as careful as you can pitch him, and we bring a matchup in every time we can. So for a 4-game stretch or a 5-game stretch, whatever he struggled for, that's not enough to say, oh, this guy's in a bad place, is because those guys are so good that they can flip it on and boom, and things can result-wise change like that. You know, because Ohtani, I know, had one line drive caught yesterday and got another hit. I don't know. We walk him 100 times, so it's like I don't look at him as struggling at all. I just don't. I don't look at those type of numbers. I know if Sanchez is pitching left on left and he's running the two-seamer in, throwing that slider away, that's tough for everybody. And he's going to be especially careful if you don't care if you walk him. You're going to be especially careful of Ohtani. So I think Yelich is in a similar boat, not obviously the same hitter, but he's in a similar boat. They're pitching him saying, okay, I'll face whoever next. You know what I mean? And makes it tough. And he wants to produce because he wants to help the team. So it's that cycle that happens. And then you don't get the results, and then you guys start writing about it like there's something wrong with them and there's some simple solution. You know, you get results by staying on your process, and if you stay on your process, you'll get the results.
Beth.
Actually, this question is for Austin.
Go, Austin.
Everybody hears your dad talking all the time. So based on
tiring.
your inside knowledge of the Brewers, what do they have to do to get out of this 2-0 deficit they're facing?
Just stick with it and keep battling through it. I think they can do it. And, yeah, I believe they can do it.
What makes you believe?
Well, the guys respond back really good. Like, start of the season 0-4. Those games were not good, but then they responded with the best record in baseball. So I believe they can do it.
Thanks for asking that.
Adam. You nailed that.
Murph, with Quinn Priester's pitch count what it was in the first game, would you consider bringing him back for Game 4?
I mean, it's all hands on deck. I'll tell you this, that we got to make sure we've got enough people to cover the 9+ innings for tomorrow, and everybody's in play the next day, and everybody's in play the next day except the guys that go bulk, and that's how we're having to do it. So, yes, to answer your question, yes.
Go towards the back on the left side.
Nice.
Murph, I can't imagine with you at the helm that this team would ever be tight at all. But because you have some guys that are young and inexperienced in situations like this, do you have to pull certain guys aside and just say, play your game, be yourself, do what you do all year, or is it a pretty loose group?
I mean, these guys are in Major League Baseball. Think about what it takes to become a Major League player. You know, to say they're a 1%er, that's not fair, right? They're better than a 1%er. And most times they have the capacity. But like all human beings, we lose confidence or we start to doubt. But they have enough people around them. Maybe I'll say that to a few guys, you know, in my own way. But keeping it light, at the same time, knowing exactly where the target is. You know what I mean? Exactly where the target is. Knowing exactly what your process is and how you have to carry that out. Even if you've got a guy like Yamamoto who split, looks like his heater, and then goes down, and his heater looks like, yeah, it might be a heater, and then it goes up. I mean, it's a tough detail. And I don't think we give that enough credit, how great those two guys pitched. But, and it's put us in a hole that people say it's unlikely to come out of. But now this was an unlikely team to be in first place and to lead the major leagues in wins. So I trust that. There's a lot of reason to doubt. There's a lot of daunting scenarios out there. But it's time. It's not time to think, complain, or explain. It's time to go.
All right, thanks, Murph. We'll see you
All right.
tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you, Austin.
Thanks, Austin.
Who we got next in here? You guys done? Done for the day? Go in peace. Isn't that what the priest says at the end? Go in peace. I think that's Catholic.